Hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be covering blogging is king on LinkedIn. A lot of people don't know that you can actually blog on LinkedIn. LinkedIn became a publishing format some years back, and it's really well known as a publishing format compared to other social medias. And in your feed directly, you can actually write an article. And you can click on write an article right there in your feed when you're doing to post in a feed on LinkedIn. And you can develop a complete blog format there. It's actually a very powerful tool to cross-promote your work or to write about others. And I often utilize it in many ways for my clients. I think it is king because blogging does have king. Some really cool aspects of what you can do with this I'll cover in this section. When you're writing this blog, I recommend that you actually open Microsoft Word and use LinkedIn together. So you draft in Microsoft Word and then you copy and paste into the LinkedIn blog format. Now, the reason I recommend that, a couple of reasons. LinkedIn itself is a Microsoft product now. It was bought by Microsoft. And Word collaborates directly now with LinkedIn. So it holds any special characters or anything that you want to use in your post in your blog. So if you use a special icon for an cool icon in there, widgets they call them sometimes, it will hold that format when you copy and paste back into LinkedIn. So it's important to consider that. Also, you can draft over and over again without having to go through the format of the blogging, because if you say that, it becomes it's harder to edit. So do all your editing, do all your writing in Microsoft Word first, then copy and paste it into the blog format. It's one of the best ways to collaborate, do that when you're writing your blog. Headlines, right? Writing a blog, all about the headline. And I've discovered that over the years, keeping it simple is much more effective than trying to be complicated. One of the things that I advise my clients when doing the blogs is if there's you're drafting something first and you looked in the draft and you kind of get the summary of the story and you kind of break that summary into the headline, and that helps make an interesting headline. So keep it simple, 3 to 5 words I think is optimum. More than that, it's too complex and it won't hold people's interest, because the interest rate out there, the attention level on the internet is getting so low. You really have to have a simple headline that encompasses it directly. So the headline development, important. You can also use Google out there and search about the topic you're writing about and see how other people have done headlines and compare them in that way. So do a little strategic intelligence work with that when you're writing. Use the World Wide Web in that way too. So when I'm blogging, oftentimes I'm blogging about something with my career, or I'm blogging for a client and showing them how to cross-promote their work. Very powerful thing in the headline development is to make sure that your tag words are part of the headline in some way. So if there's a specific tag in there, it should be part of the headline. Now, this is a really cool aspect of blogging in LinkedIn. Super powerful. You can add all kinds of different cool media into LinkedIn and your LinkedIn blog. So you can add videos, and you got white papers, and you can add all kinds of different kind of media in there. You can also add segments if you've been in the news media, or you can put any kind of links in there, so your website links. cross promote that, and you can do all your cool images in there. You can make a really cool blog post with this, you know, for creatives out there. Obviously, you could post your artwork. You could say, I have a new film coming out or a new project coming out, and you can actually edit that. So you can put your YouTube channel in there. You can put all your different social channels in there. Very powerful tool that you can use your blog. So I recommend that you utilize that completely. Wow, this is the big one. Big one I'm going to cover in here is promoting your blog. And then, you know, I'm going to cover some more detailed strategies about blogging on LinkedIn. So promoting your blog is super important. You know, I mean, you can write something and no one's going to see it. I often say this about website design. You know, I mean, you might have a beautiful website, but no one's looking at it. So to promote your blog is really, really important. Now, how I promote blogs is really looking at 3 strategies. Initially, I'm going to post it into my feed in LinkedIn, right? But then I'm going to look at the group strategy in LinkedIn. So I might post that same blog to 20 or 30 different strategic groups that might be a part of that. So I'm going to join strategic groups or have my clients join strategic groups, and they're going to cross promote into those groups, you know, simultaneously, that blog post into those targeted LinkedIn groups. Now, I might duplicate this strategy within other social medias, meaning Facebook groups, Twitter listings, and other spaces as well. So you can cross-promote that blog because it becomes a URL, so you can email it, you can put it in all your different social medias, and you can cross-promote it in all different strategic groups that you could possibly be in. So it has a super powerful ability to cross-promote your LinkedIn profile because it links back to your LinkedIn profile. So when people read it, even if they're reading it in another social media, and they click on it and they read it, it goes back to promote your profile. So this is a super powerful tool for that. Now, often I see great success with my clients and using this as a form of a press release or a form of new projects coming on or a form of something they want specific people to know about. So you could write multiple different blogs about different subjects, but if you have a new creative concept come out, and you have a new album come out, you're a musician, or you're an artist and you have new works that are coming out, or you have a special webinar that you're going to do, or any of those things, it is a great promotional tool, which is basically free to you, to cross-promote all the different cool things about yourself. And one of the advanced tools I use it for is really when people use it on LinkedIn is to use it as an extension of your professional story. So you've written your LinkedIn profile out and you have this really great profile. But then you can use that blog to write about it again, like bring your summary back into it, bring all your links back into it, bring other things back into it, and then you can share that to other formats, cross-promoting your profile. This is always also super powerful when you're looking for a new job or career change, because you can write about your ideal job. So this is the ideal job I would like to have, and then you would like to work with these 10 companies, and then you can use that and target that blog directly to the recruiting space or the VP or influential space within those 10 companies. This is a super powerful way to do a passive way of people seeing you for career development. So I recommend that to all my clients that are looking specifically for career development. So I just want to thank you so much for watching this section about blogging is king. Please subscribe to my channel and we will see you next time.